everybody. Welcome to the Neebs Gaming podcast. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thanks
for
asking.
coming.
Hello.
Hi, I'm
Hello.
That's great.
Let's jump right in.
Why not? First of all, Merry Christmas to you.
Or whatever holiday you celebrate.
Whatever holiday.
Yes.
Whatever
But
holiday.
I celebrate Christmas, so Merry Christmas to me and to you who celebrate Christmas.
Speaking of Christmas, can I steal one of your Advent beers?
Yes,
I'm gonna.
I got a beer advent calendar of it's
that was
filled
all
with
the-
German beers. I welcome anyone to help themselves
Saw a
to
Hefeweizen in there. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's delicious. I just cracked another.
Yeah,
grab me one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Just surprise me with some sort of lager or Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen, right?
Oh, I can't wait to hear what you think of it. What?
I've been saying for a while, maybe in my mind, we should do beer reviews. Like, just switch gears completely.
Just grab 3. So.
Let's see. Sure. Man, these are tall.
There
Okay.
they are. I'm gonna get this one right there.
Beer and baby food, huh?
We could certainly do that, though.
Beer and baby. What?
Beer and baby food. That'd be a unique.
That's a whole different YouTube channel. That sounds
Exactly.
great.
No one's done
Welcome to
both
beer
of
and
those
baby
together.
food.
Yeah.
We're gonna try
Top
some
chef
beer.
Try some
baby
beer and
food.
we're going to try some baby food.
Yeah. It's gonna be delicious.
There's
All right.
a lot of flavors.
So, what beer did you get?
I got the Kress. Then a bunch of words I can't pronounce.
Urtepel by Edelbayer.
And Neebs?
The Perlenzauber.
Okay.
Let's hear. Starting
Cheers.
with Thick. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thick took the drink. He's processing it.
It's a light beer. It's got a good flavor. I like it a lot.
Oh, good. Appsro, go for it.
What a great review.
Appsro's got the can to his lips.
I wanted to
He
be quick.
Pulled it
'cause
back.
we were waiting.
He's sloshing it around a little bit.
What's the
Yep,
bouquet
that-
like?
That tastes like a beer.
We're
Oh,
the
we're
guys.
gonna- Great review
We're the
channel.
beer guys.
All right. Neebs just took a sip without being told to.
You know what? I was looking at the can. I thought this is gonna be like dark. I'm going to have to chew this up.
It's a dark can.
And no, it's not as thick and bitter as I thought. But I like it. I don't like a real bitter taste.
Yeah, hoppy
this
and all
point.
that.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Your taste buds are always changing, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I don't like hoppy beers.
Me neither.
Trying to figure out what's on the back end of this, but because it's really good.
Is it more beer?
It's cum.
Probably
we're
what
trying to keep-
Duralia said.
Come out of the first 10 minutes
Oh,
of the
it's-
I didn't know that was a new
Yes.
thing.
Germans.
Save that for
thing.
later.
Anywho, the forest.
Yeah.
Sons
Sons
of the
of
Forest.
the forest.
I guess at the Game Awards they dropped a trailer for a sequel to a game that I
Like,
think
oops, we
all,
dropped it.
Ooh, there it is.
Yeah.
But
On a
we all
big
enjoyed the
platform.
first one, yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I would be. I would love to go back to the forest in that setting.
Looks like we might. So there we
I
go.
came in late, but I too am excited. So
You watched the trailer, didn't you?
I did. I just saw the trailer.
Yeah, this one seems a little bit more. Looks like you're a member of a SWAT team. Might be a little bit more action based, but I also do hope they have those survival elements of the first one. So I guess we'll see
Yeah.
because there's not a lot of information out there about what it's going to be.
I hope they still have the building, but I hope you can build more modern things.
Maybe so.
More modern traps, better
A
guns.
Cybertruck.
Yeah,
Cyber trap.
Cybertruck.
I found the three-legged demon woman oddly attractive.
Right, because she
Yeah.
was
Sexy dancing and stuff.
humping a rock,
Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
then like turned over and then was like air humping.
Yeah.
It was really interesting.
Yeah,
need
she
a-
was
Dralis-
erotically dancing.
We need a handler for you just in case you run into that in like real life and be like, oh, let me get some of that, and all of a sudden she bites your head off like a praying mantis.
Like in this game, instead of putting the rocks down to make SOS, it's DTF.
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
down to
Understood.
Down
Gotcha.
to fart.
down to floss.
Down to floor.
Anyway, yeah, that should be fun.
I hope so.
Nice surprise.
Yeah, I mean they did such a wonderful job with the first one. You would hope they would just put more love and passion into this one.
And you would think, you would hope a lot of story.
Yeah, well, the first one had that narrative thrust.
Exactly.
So
I mean,
yeah.
so as long as it has that narrative thrust for me, I'm in. You were saying before, like, or we were watching somebody saying like maybe they were hoping it didn't become a shooter or too much of a shooter or whatever. But if you got to shoot a lot of things, fine, I don't care. Just I'm here for the
down.
story.
I'm your guy.
I'm here
If
for the
it-
story and the world.
Yeah, but fans of the first are definitely survival fans. So
Yes,
it's one of
we
those
want
things.
that,
yeah,
too.
it's like it can be a shooter, but I would think the ammo would need to be very limited.
Creates more tension when
Right.
you
Yeah.
don't have the gun
Still
option
survive.
all the time.
But still, I think it'd be fun if just you had some really large, like, in Ark, going up against a Giga, you got to get a lot of ammo together.
Yeah.
So it might be fun to have a lot of ammo sometimes. Just whatever you're fighting.
Yeah,
really big.
I mean, when you find it, it's almost like 7 days. 7 days kind of walks that. But well, I feel like they hand out more ammo than they used to.
They
Oh
do.
man, I love it.
What?
But it's definitely like ammo's always a thing in that game. Like after a horde night, I'm like, oof, I got nothing now. I got to go out and start scrounging.
I hope the boats still flip over.
Yeah, when
easy.
you try to put anything on it, they just go nuts.
Yep.
But I think you may play as Timmy. And that's in our series. Timmy died, but there is a secret ending to the first forest where Timmy is like you do save Timmy. He is still alive, and it kind of teases the forest too.
Well, that's interesting that they would have an ending that kills Timmy, and then have Timmy be the main character in the next one. It's like,
Yeah.
what if your ending?
Well, is
killed
it
Timmy?
speculation or? Has it ever
that-
confirmed?
everything
that
is.
is speculation,
Okay.
but just kind of the way he looked at his wrist was very reminiscent of that kind of the. It was almost like the Marvel ending. It was the little clip that played at the
Yeah.
very end of the game.
But Timmy did he die? Like he's not dead.
Well, he just said.
Well, was that an alternate ending? Or
Yeah, well, I
does
mean,
Timmy just die
so the
in
game has two endings: one where Timmy lives and one where Timmy dies.
Yeah.
And the only one we showed in our series was the one where like you go on a game show and he like flips out.
Yeah.
So that's like you keep Timmy alive, and so he still has kind of the demons inside of him.
Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know.
There's just
You were a big part of
Thanks
it.
for
cobwebs in your
chiming
brain
in.
right now.
No, I
aren't there?
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about the
Well, remember
Game show?
Well,
The
remember
game show.
in the forest, like the little girl got brought back to life, and then that was the final boss. Was that little girl? She turns into a monster. So I guess the story is okay. You did save Timmy. You brought Timmy back into the city or whatever, but he still has that monster in him
right.
because he was brought back in that weird way.
Interesting.
So we'll see. We'll see where they go with the story.
Did you watch the final episode, Simon?
Did you watch any of them, Simon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you watch Black Sails?
Yeah.
There you go.
I started
Did
watching
ya?
Black
What?
Sails. Yeah, I
Okay.
watched 2 episodes of Fuck You.
Uh-huh.
No, I didn't.
That was well delivered.
There's no
Simon.
black sails here.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
did. He did. Wow.
Seriously, I watched 1.5 episodes.
Did you though?
No.
Yeah. Zing!
Got him.
Wow.
He's such an
Jeez.
actor.
Man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, your daughter can't floss, so
I know she can't.
So there.
Makes her even
She
cuter.
really can't. It
We've
was
seen
pretty
it.
cute. It's pretty cute.
it is
Does she
funny.
think she can?
Yeah, of course she does.
Gotcha. Does she what? Okay.
She still thinks like that's.
She
that's
thinks she's teaching other people to
That's
do
a
it.
possible bit if I ever worked out bits, but like you come to a point where you have to tell your kids that they can't.
They're not good at something?
They're not good at a lot of things, like hiding, for instance. Like,
know
you know
you
what?
think
Jesus
you're hiding.
Christ, you want me to find you? I know where you are because you said
Yeah.
find me.
Yep.
And you're 11 now. You should know
And
I'm
you're
not
giggling.
this stupid.
Right. Yeah, when they're really young, they're at that certain age, which when they hide, they're just making noise constantly. They're not very good
Giggle.
hiders.
Yeah, giggle
Yeah.
buttons.
And then when you hide, they're constantly just like, "Where you at? Where you at?"
Yep.
They want you to talk.
That
Right.
game's not going to be fun anymore when we all have cloaking ability,
Right.
in the future.
Now, let me ask you guys this, because I don't like to humor my kids or tell them
Have
They're
fun
good
with
at
them.
that they're
something?
good at something when
Yep.
they're not. Because
Right.
I remember my younger daughter, she says, "Oh, I'm good at playing goalie." And I just immediately, like a snake bite. No, you're not. You can't even punt the ball. Mm-hmm. You got to practice
Nah,
to get good.
it's good to be honest with your kids.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I want them to always know that I'm going to be honest with them.
Yeah, but you also have to positively
When
reinforce
it's
their
deserved.
You want to be
improvements.
encouraging.
Yeah.
Honest but encouraging.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who listen to this, so you have to be very careful on what you say about.
I don't give a shit what people think.
Ooh.
I don't.
He's not
Except
gonna lie
for
to
you
them.
guys. But even saying that, I don't. No, it's seriously.
that's why-
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing: is I never want them to guess what I'm thinking, and this with anybody. I want to be very transparent. Let them know that I'm supportive in what they want to do, unless it's dance or singing because they can't sing.
So would you say?
I'm kidding.
Would you say, look, you're not a good dancer, don't dance, or would you say, look, I think you could if you practice.
dancing
maybe,
is a dead end road?
but you're not there yet.
What?
Yeah.
You need to have if that's your passion, go for it. But you need to have a solid.
You need to
backup
learn how to
plan.
weld. if
I
you
would
want to
say
be a
that, yeah.
dancer.
If you want to do anything, like even the career we chose,
Yeah.
trying to make
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Well, my
have a
older one
backup
mentioned
plan.
she's like, "Oh, I'm taking drama. I really like it. I might want to be an actress." I said, "Well, you want to be a welder too, because you're going to need something to pay the bills
You
while you
should.
try to
Man.
act."
Yeah.
You
And-
should have that dual road.
Yeah.
Because even if one takes off and now you're a welder, doesn't mean you can't pursue the other.
Yeah, of course.
That
And there
way
was,
you're making good money while you're pursuing it.
I was listening to probably Joe Rogan, my wannabe boyfriend. He was talking to somebody that said it might even be in like Boston College or some, pretty decent college, that you can major in comedy.
Yeah, I just heard that.
What?
I heard that.
What?
And you go, really?
Yeah.
Like, that's something that's so dumb
Just go do
because you
stand-up.
need to just go and be funny.
Just go do it.
Just
Yeah.
go and be funny,
Well, you
write
either
things,
are or you
do
aren't,
things.
right?
Exactly.
If you're, yeah,
And
you
that
could-
was
you
her
could-
argument on that podcast too, is that you got it or you don't, as far as the timing.
Right. But it's weird that somebody could go ahead and who's going to judge that? Like, who's going to say, oh, you know what? This person went
It's
through
all
the entire
subjective, too.
curriculum.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, no, now,
It's
you
a way
graduated in
for a
comedy.
college or whatever that is to make an extra buck.
It's just fucking weird is what it is.
Like, hey,
And
we'll teach you funny.
Who's gonna give a shit? I've got a degree in
Nobody.
comedy.
No, that's not how it works in comedy.
Yeah.
right,
Nobody.
no, really, I don't care.
Go
I don't
audition for
care.
some
Who's the
things.
You
teacher?
can tell me you're a filmmaker,
no.
and I go, well, you need to show me what you've
Jeff
filmed.
Foxworthy's teaching.
Right. Well, that's like
Here's
even,
your sign.
Even here in town, I mean, we have a big university and they have a film program, but in film, no one gives a shit what kind of degree you have.
They don't.
No.
Like, if
It's
you're
like,
go-
what's your body of work look like?
Yeah,
That's the only
That's
thing
it.
that matters.
If you've filmed something in this town that's killer and you've never gone to class before, you will work with the best in town.
Yeah.
it's gonna get you further.
It
Good
will get you
example
much further.
is so we have the community college that has a film program, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then we have UNCW, a larger school, which is
High
more
dollar.
money. Yeah,
Yeah, lots of
which
money.
They
their
teach everyone
program-
how to be a director, pretty much. Whereas Cape Fear keeps it real, and you're going to learn how to
hands
navigate the
on.
entire set.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, if someone came to us, if we were looking for an editor, which we have been in the past, and someone came to us and they're like, "Hey, here's my reel," and another person came to us, "Hey, here's my reel." We don't give a shit about your degree. It's your body of work, like you said.
Yep.
So don't waste your money going to USC. There's tons
Buy
of
a
resources
camera.
online.
You know what? Yeah, go
and get
online,
in
watch
there.
tutorials, and buy a camera. Instead of wasting money on college courses, waste that money on a camera. Well, something that you can use to make something.
A camera and I will be doing this at some point in the future because I've been thinking about it for too long. Master classes, like I love watching those commercials. Best directors, writers, actors, anybody, business, whatever it is.
How much are those?
I think they're like $150. Think about that. Maybe I'm wrong. I really
a lot
don't know,
cheaper
but I
than
remember
college, isn't
looking
it?
into it going, that's not much, and it makes sense because it shouldn't be. It's a fucking online thing that they're probably getting paid a lot if people pay $150 for 6 videos that take 8 hours.
Yeah.
But talk about money well spent. These geniuses, you get a class from them, or you can go to Joe Blow. In a class that you don't even know if he's just doing coke on the
He
side. and
teaches
doesn't even know
comedy
what
at
the-
Boston College,
Yeah,
by
he
the way.
Yeah, he does.
Last May, we had our live show, PLGX, and someone in the audience asked us about film school. And my suggestion was move to a city that has a film school and be a roommate to someone
Yeah.
taking film school, but you spend your money on equipment,
Exactly.
editing gear, cameras,
Yeah.
lights, whatever.
And you team up with
And then you start meeting all these people that have the same interests as you.
And
Yeah.
all the access to all the stuff they have.
All the access to what they're learning.
Yeah.
And then you can be going on their student films and stuff.
We should move. Just get involved in the local film community. I mean, that's kind of how all of us met in a
Yep.
way. It's like just the local film community, short
Because
films and things like that.
when you like this kind of stuff,
Yep.
that's the thing.
And that strategy
We
works
were
for
doing
anything.
that.
You want to be a doctor? You don't need to go to doctor school.
Wait,
Yeah.
You get a doctor roommate.
That's it. Doctor
Neebs.
roommate,
Buy a
that's it.
scalpel, buy some thread and
I
a
agree.
needle.
You could practice on
Kitty
wild
cats.
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope one day we get to the point where you can learn how to be a doctor on the internet.
I think it's
That'd be
completely
awesome.
Take a couple
feasible.
classes.
Totally
it's like, all right,
feasible.
Hey, I just want doctors to be cheaper. That's all.
They gotta be.
Well, yeah.
Not the school for them, but
Well, the
Just
school, yeah.
doctors,
I
you'd
think
be
the s-
cheaper.
I think the school for them too is way too expensive.
Way.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
like that needs to be backed off,
Yeah.
especially
Of course.
especially nowadays. There's no reason it can't be.
my dad had a
it's
procedure done
ridiculous.
recently, and obviously they didn't pay this much because he's got Medicaid or something like that. But my mom was just telling me the bill for that was $160,000.
Which that's like a made up number, isn't it? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just throw a dart and see
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
number
What do we
lands
think
on.
the insurance company will pay?
Yeah, they
What do we
charged
think Medicaid will pay?
$10,000 for a chair.
It's a gazillion dollars.
Right. I mean, how somebody can legitimately, like charge you $300 for, the aspirins that you had that day.
Right.
Yeah,
You know?
no, it's bullshit.
It is. I mean, it's the whole fucking. Oh God, I'm not.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we
let's go
talked
back-
about that.
We're not.
Let's go back to
Before
comedy.
we switch
No,
completely,
comedy.
I told you guys about that. Was it a hospital in the Cayman Islands or
What?
somewhere?
Oh yeah, so you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
something about
That sounds great.
Yeah.
One of us should get a surgery just to go try it out.
Well,
Yeah, that sounds
listen,
great.
I'm hoping that if one of it, like if I do need one and I forget, you'll remind me. That's what's nice about you.
I could use a new liver.
Because I
Yeah,
can
go get
use
you a
new
liver.
things
Probably all could.
eventually.
I could use
Yep.
2.
I would like to get it tightened up. I'm looking for.
Yep.
I'm looking to
Get your butt tightened.
Yeah, and a little bit of face work.
You want more butt, don't you?
A little more.
more-
I'd like
Oh,
a little
yeah, you
more
mentioned
butt.
that.
Well, this
You want
wasn't a
more butt?
plastic
I wouldn't
surgery
mind, but I
place.
should work out for that. You know, I'll
Squats.
take some Botox instead.
Just go get
The
a roommate
buttocks.
with someone that works out.
Yeah.
What?
Comedy.
I can effectively combine comedy and doctor in a good segue here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Had an idea last night. So, you know Misha.
Misha, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's one of the manager bar downtown, and he's Belarusian. He's from Belarus. Good dude. He told me a joke. He was really excited to tell me a joke last night, and I can do. He got to the end, to the punch. I was in it. I was in. He was doing good. The delivery was good.
had
I'm
it
like,
all.
I'm picturing it all. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm locked in. And he got to the punchline. I was like, that could be better.
Did you tell him?
I'm thinking joke doctor would be a good.
Joke doctor.
Someone's like working on a joke.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Patch Adams?
Possibly. Well, I mean, that's a different kind. He was actually a doctor of jokes.
What you should
Yeah,
have
that's
said
someone that
was,
fixes the jokes.
He didn't
Breaks down
like
the
my
joke,
advice.
analyzes the
Yeah.
joke, does surgery
joke
on the joke.
doctor.
Yes, yeah,
Hashtag joke doctor.
Do you want me to
Tell the
do
joke?
my best at
Yes.
the joke and
Yeah.
then
And then do be
see
the
where the
can we-
problem
and
was?
then I
we
want you
try
to do
be
surgery.
doctors too?
Yeah, how fun is this?
Perfect.
I love it.
Perfect.
All right,
This is
beautiful.
great.
Hit us with
So,
the joke.
Granted, I didn't make any effort to remember the joke, so I'm going to do my best, and we'll
Okay.
get there. So, a man and his monkey walk into a bar.
Love it already.
Bartender, yeah, great sir. Bartender's like, I'm sorry, we can't have animals in here, not wild animals, especially not a monkey. And he's like, no, the monkey's cool. Monkey's cool. You'll see. It's great. Just give me a drink. I'll take a beer, whatever. Gets a beer. Before you know it, the monkey's just throwing shit all over the place.
Like shit.
Grabbing his shit, throwing it, knocking people's drinks over, runs over to the pool table, grabs the stick, breaks it, and grabs the 8-ball, swallows it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, bartender like, get out, kicks them out. They're gone. Never again. A year later, you know how jokes work. 1 year later, same guy, same monkey come back in. Bartender's like, no. He's like, oh, hold up. We've been to classes. Monkey had some therapy. Better monkey. Trust me. And here, take my card. Pay for anything that goes wrong. You know what I mean? So they're sitting there at the bar. Monkey's being cool. Orders a beer. And then the bartender's like, okay, monkey seems to be all right. Slides over a bowl of pretzels by the monkey. He's like, help yourself. Monkey looks at it and grabs one and just like puts it back in, shakes his head like, nah. And then bartender's like, oh, you don't want any pretzels? And then the guy's like, oh, no, what he ate last year, it came out.
The 8-ball?
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's no joke.
There's no help there,
There's
right?
nothing there. Well,
No, it was horrible. It was horrible.
mean, there
like,
was
I
a-
was all in.
There isn't a joke, it's a story so far.
Yeah, I think the best way to save that one, well, the last time he ate something here,
it had to be
Yeah,
something
something-
huge.
yeah.
And that's what I said. Like an 8-ball, it's a smooth surface. Like it's not out of the realm of possibility to.
I don't understand.
No, it's a horrible joke.
Wait, what's
Okay,
the
what
what
is
was
a
the
bad
punch?
joke?
It's a
What's
bad
your
joke.
fix?
Wait,
So
what was,
the
it,
like
what was
maybe
the
it-
punchline supposed to be?
Maybe they ate an entire pineapple. I don't
well,
know.
he mentioned that the monkey ate
Whatever it
something
ate-
the first time he was there, and it was an 8-ball.
Uh-huh.
And coming out, that could possibly be painful, right? So
right, because he was going
he-
crazy.
The last time he ate something, he remembers eating something there, and it was painful coming out.
So,
is what the bad. This was a
8-ball
bad
was a
joke.
horrible decision. Pretzels were a
I
horrible
think you got
decision.
to put this thing down.
Yeah,
You're probably right.
You gotta
Yeah,
euthanize this joke.
There's,
It's a bad
there's no
joke.
saving
There's-
this.
yeah.
If we are going to be a
we
joke
can't do
doctor,
It was a reach to try. To.
Yeah, that's it. We're Dr. Kevorkian.
You gotta
in
call
this
it.
bitch.
You just
Now
gotta
wait a
keep-
minute. When
you
he
gotta call this one.
when he finished
Sorry.
this joke, did it get awkward, or were you just
I just
like,
stared at him. I was like, 8-ball? Could be worse than an 8-ball.
Now, what did he do? Did he laugh?
He threw you out of the bar, didn't he?
He was waiting for me to laugh.
And then did he?
I immediately was telling him, I was like, that could use some work at the end there.
And did you ask him if he told this joke before and it worked?
No, I didn't get to.
Did he
into all
make
that.
this up?
It felt like it at the end.
Neil friends.
So he didn't hear this joke before. He just made it up on
I
the spot.
think he heard it,
And
but
he
he
laughed.
might not have
And he thought,
relayed it
man.
properly.
No, I
It
hope
might-
he made it up though. I hope that his little thing on the side is like, I'm writing jokes, man. Fuck it, I'm gonna tell you, Duralius, when I do. Like that'd be great because I know Misha.
God, I wish
like,
he was
he's
in
a
here
fucking
for that.
character.
Yeah,
man.
he is.
He really is. He's
Is
an
he
interesting
foreign?
dude.
Does he not
Yeah.
understand English?
No, but
I
he
just said he's
speaks-
from Belarus.
He speaks completely broken English.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
He's a total
gotta be lost in
drinker.
translation.
He's
Probably
a real
better in his
character.
language.
Huh?
Maybe it works in his language.
Well, I mean, it would make sense that a Russian might think that's funny.
Well, maybe there's
Or
a
someone
pun
from
or something in
Ukrainian.
his language.
Ukrainian.
Could be that there's a pun in his language, but there's no pun in English, and it
Or
doesn't
yeah,
work.
or it could just be he has a shit sense of humor.
Yep. So, okay, that one's dead.
All right, rest in
Dead,
peace.
rest-
We did our best.
R.I.P.
The joke doctors.
Does anyone have a good joke?
I heard a decent one. It's a quickie. Did you guys see all the analytics from Pornhub about the top searches for all the porn in the world? It's disgusting. I can't believe what the world's coming to.
What the world's coming to.
Yeah.
I have a joke that we might not be able to.
That's the response.
That's what you want when you're in front of
Yeah.
So, yeah.
a
This
room
may be
full
cut.
of people.
Thing.
I'm gonna throw this out. There's a guy. Just write the name down. James Veatch. I don't know if you guys have seen this guy, but he's really funny.
James Veatch.
Yeah, and he always has like a monitor and like a presentation, like a PowerPoint presentation.
I tell you, I've thought about doing that before
and he'll
for
be like,
years.
"So, I got a wrong text the other day," and then like he'll respond to it, and he shows all the back and forth.
Right.
And he does every bit he does is kind of like a like
Slideshow.
a PowerPoint thing, and it's great.
Yeah.
James Veatch.
That's
That's
a
awesome.
fun way to do it.
Yeah. No, I've in comedy, that's what kind of sucks is like you can think about these. I wanted to do stand up like that 15 years ago, 20 years
I don't
ago.
want to hear you say that anymore.
No,
Yeah.
you have ideas.
We're all tired of hearing
and
it.
Simon, like,
but you have
You're the
ideas.
honestly,
idea
you trying
master.
to do a PowerPoint, like
Wouldn't
to
be
make
a PowerPoint.
one.
It would be a slideshow.
Even what
The slide-
you
literally
have no
a
idea how
slideshow.
that technology works.
Wouldn't be a PowerPoint. It's a slideshow.
Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
a
With
slideshow
points of power.
is the
right. That's,
is
there's
basically
a huge difference.
You know what the slideshow is, and the reason why I wanted to do it. It's
it
a
a PowerPoint?
reminder of every joke.
Oh, okay.
Every picture tells you
Have your notes
of
up there?
every joke. That's your notes.
Just
your
make
notes
this-
are, and then you talk about the fact that they're your notes. I can
Don't
still
even
do
talk.
it.
Let the audience
You can
read it.
still do.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's done everything, so you could go
Don't
up
even
there
walk
with the
away.
old-fashioned
Yeah.
thing. Have a weird picture that makes you go, "Oh, this
Oh,
picture
yeah.
makes me think of this."
Yeah.
Next.
What he
Next
ate
joke.
last year, it came out.
I mean, it's not the most original thing in the
8-ball.
world, but yeah. I could call upon people in the audience. You guys make fun of me, and that's fine. But I mean, I could really do this. It's
I'm
just,
not making fun of you. I'm giving you shit.
That's okay. But like, I would like to go out there and just ask people to tell me subjects. So I could just try to make things funny on the moment, like pretty much just try to do an improv show right there on stage. Like that to me would be fucking fun.
You know what?
I might drown.
Well, see what prep you
but
need for that. You could do that
I
this
know.
week.
I know. But I'm saying, but I could do a lot of different things. This might take me 25 years. By the time I do this, I'll be ready to do it.
One of the
I am
You'll
totally
be on an
cool
iron
with
lung.
that.
one of the bars
By the time you're
I
ready to do
might.
this.
By
I
my
might.
place.
Maybe I needed to be on an iron lung because that was the best fucking joke at the end, and it was like,
one of the bars by my place, last night they have like an open mic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Dude that runs it, him and his girlfriend, like, I don't know, they'll jump up there and play. But she said when I got there, she was like, I just did some stand up. Did you see it? I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I did like 5 minutes on the mic. I was like, oh, did you have like a set written or whatever? She's like, no.
yeah.
Like it was just last night. I was like, well, shit, girl, good for you.
Yeah.
I'm
Takes
sure
courage,
it
yeah.
was. It
Takes a lot
does,
of
man.
balls. It's great.
Yeah, and there was like probably 30 people there.
Yeah, and I don't mind getting. Honestly, I don't mind getting shit, but I will bite back a little because I am a little defensive about it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
but it's okay.
Well, Thick will tell you the truth.
Yeah, and I like talking about it because it's more like, why not?
I have an idea for a comedian.
Yeah.
Remember the guy that who was the crossing over guy? Crossing over?
Oh, what was his name?
Scott Bakula.
no,
Scott Quantum
Bakula?
Leap.
no. I forget his name.
He was like a guy that speaks to the dead.
Yeah.
He'd go over and say, "Okay, you, ma'am."
Oh, did
I'm
he
feeling,
like? Oh, yeah, he was obviously a hoax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you could mix that with comedy though?
Oh yeah.
Like go talk to people.
Oh, that'd be great.
Hey, I'm feeling something here. A grandmother?
Yeah.
G? Is her name Grace?
No,
Nope, not Grace.
Grandma.
Gilligan?
Tell me your mother's name.
We're off to a good
Yeah,
start.
off to a
Her
good
name is
start.
Grandma.
Here we go.
I'm sensing
Yeah.
you had a grandmother.
Yes, you did.
Her name's. Did you
Now
call her
what's-
Grandma? You did.
Yeah, your mom's a bitch.
She's
But
telling
that's
me
a
you're
skill
younger
you
than
learn,
her?
right? Like you learn to dig for things and kind of
Yeah.
go, oh wait, yeah. You kind of associate, but mix that with comedy.
Oh yeah,
That could be a great show.
of course.
That's yours, Simon. You're
Well, I don't. I
welcome.
mean, that would be somebody else's show.
No, you do that.
I already have
you talk
things
about
I wanna
doing that
do.
for the next 15 years.
No, I like to talk about the things that I want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, I need you guys to hold me accountable to something because I want to do a video where all our dogs meet.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah.
So don't let me not do it.
Where are we doing it?
My house.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
it's time.
Actually, my woman just baked cookies for all the dogs at Neebs
Yes, she
Gaming.
did.
And that's what reminded me. I see. I
Yep.
see everybody's got their bag.
And there's 5 dogs, right? You have 2, you have 1, you have 1, I have 1. That's 5.
Yeah, Emily's going to be like full grown by the time you see her again. So we should get on this.
What
Yes.
can I bring? Can I bring something?
Yeah, just don't come.
Just bring
Can,
you.
can I
yeah.
rent a dog? for
Yeah.
Rent a
day?
dog.
Rent a dog.
Is there a place in town I can rent a dog?
You
Probably.
can foster one for a week.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want it for
that
the
idea
week,
really
though.
seems appealing to
How about I
Appsro.
foster it for 3 hours?
Exactly. Yeah. If I a very short period
Test
of time,
drive.
I want this
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you just enjoy the dogs and you don't have to have one?
Yeah, you just come for the food.
So I just come and eat some biscuits, some dog biscuits.
You can have one of Thick's.
Just hang out and play
Yeah,
with the dogs.
That's right. You
just
got
borrow one
2.
of 'em. Yeah,
I'll
I got-
take- You
yeah.
got what?
Hey, have y'all tried those dog biscuits?
Like eat it myself.
I have not.
Try one.
Bear.
Oh yeah, I'll eat one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do it. Don't eat Indies.
What's it-
I wasn't
what's
sure
in
if
them
that was
again?
Indies.
You eat one
What's in
from
'em?
you.
So
You're
these cookies are made with like applesauce, peanut butter, beef broth.
These are for dogs.
That's what threw me
Yeah.
off. I
Yeah,
don't
the
need
beef
that
broth.
beef broth.
This is.
Simon's gonna eat one.
That was a big piece.
It was.
You gotta taste it.
We think.
Yeah, talk to us.
How's
How's that beef broth and applesauce blend?
Yeah.
It's very dry.
Is it dry?
Beef
Cookie.
Very
broth,
dry.
applesauce.
Dogs don't
beef
judge.
Broth,
No.
applesauce.
They don't
The
care.
taste really is just.
I don't think dogs ever taste anything. They just kind of like
don't
eat
give
it
a-
as fast as they can.
they-
It tastes like you ever give kids like ingredients to just slam together and then throw it into the oven?
I've never.
No.
I've done that before. with
Okay.
kids.
What?
Eggs,
Oh, you have
pickles,
fun, you know.
Play-Doh,
Here,
M&Ms.
you want to make some
Dice,
cookies or
a
do whatever.
sponge.
Yeah, no, never done that.
It tastes like that.
It's just a hodgepodge of
Whatever.
Hodgepodge of shit.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't try it.
My
Thank
dog,
you,
my
son.
dog loves them.
Yeah, they're great for a
Oh
dog.
yeah, Bear loved them.
Yeah,
This is gonna be Indy's first time having them.
yeah.
Yeah, Emily was fine with it. Yeah.
Give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, she
Did a
scathing
Google
review, but I took it down.
It's time for our sponsor.
Hey,
Neebs.
The biggest risk in life is not taking one, and that's why Knowles, the National Outdoor Leadership School, empowers people to get outside where you can find your purpose, leadership style, and go beyond your comfort zone. Knowles believes in the wilderness and experiential learning. The outdoors is the best classroom in the world. Founded in 1965, Knowles is the leader in wilderness education, serving over 350,000 students since it opened. Knowles offers adventure expeditions, wilderness medicine clinics, and basic wilderness safety courses. Students can choose from 16 campuses around the world where they embark on extended wilderness adventures ranging from 1 week in duration up to a full year.
I suggest they send us on an adventure and we document the whole thing and make videos out of it and have fun.
my bags are packed.
There we go.
Instructors teach outdoor skills from backpacking to sea kayaking to rock climbing and mountaineering in the world's most spectacular mountain ranges. Knowles is known for its proven leadership curriculum that teaches personal leadership styles, teamwork, and decision-making that can be easily applied to everyday life. Their wilderness education experience can transform lives.
If you go out and do something like that for a week, let's just say you've never even been anywhere close to that type of an environment before, that changes everything.
I used to be a tour guy. I used to spend weeks on the roads, months on the road with people camping.
Yeah.
Without all the education side of it.
Yeah.
And just that alone, I mean, I want to do this. To get started, take advantage of 20% off your next Knowles expedition. Go to knowles.edu/Neebs. That's NOLS.edu/Neebs. Offer expires December 31st, 2019. Terms and conditions apply. Find your course today.
Slam a jam.
Yeah.
Actually, that does sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it when we get sponsors that like are awesome.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sound
Piqued my
great.
interest.
Like
oh,
that.
yeah, okay.
Like I really do want to, if we could just work with them and go and do stuff,
Yeah.
and then it's work, and we could call it work. In the meantime, it's
I mean, they got
much
shorter.
fun.
I
yeah,
legitimately
it
want to
would
do
be
this.
It would be work fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be both.
Duralius,
Yeah.
Be all about that.
I know.
What you got there?
I opened a Baron Vice.
a Baron Weiss.
Baron Stark trademark.
wow. What you got?
Imported from Germany.
God, I guess I'll get another one.
German
I think
beer.
I should have a beer. Would you pick me one?
Sure.
This one tastes like I'm drinking a
All right,
steak.
I'll have one too.
Oh boy. Watch
they,
your dumb face.
Are they heavy on the booze?
5.6.
That's something you got to check out. Just some of these sneaky.
Mine was 4.6.
This has a sweetness on the back end.
This one is called a Roush beer, and it almost has a, what would you call that? Like a coffee.
Nothing hoppy looking.
It's almost
Please.
like a between coffee and meat. It's coffee meat beer.
I have Kerfalsbra Hellas. Damn, I
Yep,
don't
you
know.
nailed it. It's coffeeed meat.
Coffeed meat beer.
Oh, well,
You know, we had the freaking sodas too in there. We got crazy sodas that we
I
could
know.
be drinking
Yeah,
right
fuck
now
those
too.
sodas.
They,
Yeah,
mustard
but you didn't
soda,
want to
I'm good.
try one.
one of them's mustard.
Yeah,
We can have one.
try
I hate
one.
Tonight's
mustard.
stream. Tonight's stream.
Yeah, tonight on the stream we'll try it.
During the sponsor, I heard Simon say on hands. It's on hands, not hands on.
On hands experience.
Ooh,
How's the beer?
tasty.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that one?
Our reviews suck. We should
No,
taste it.
no. I'm not reviewing. I just said it was tasty. You
I
want
really
me to
think you ought to
elaborate?
try this Curtis, brah.
Man, I do like that can. It's my favorite.
Travis
can
is
of
going
them
to take a sip of this. He's going to give us a.
You know what? This is
Complete
not the
review.
season to be sharing drinks, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nasty out
'Cause of the
there.
herpes.
Yeah,
Piece.
don't go slow dancing at the homeless
Yeah, I mean, these
shelter,
are all
by the
very
way.
mild,
Yeah, they're very
Nothing's too
light.
hoppy. Yeah.
very drinkable.
I like a good German
The two
beer.
that I've had are very similar. The first one was better.
I know
The
nothing
Beer
like-
Tip Hell. They're both hell. All
Coffee
beers.
meat is very different than the first one. Hey, are you guys jealous?
About what?
Appsro and I are watching a series together.
But you already talked about
We're
that.
best
we
friends.
get together every night. We put on our pajamas.
We compare notes at lunch.
You know what? We should cover at least a little bit. I don't want to say any more details. I don't want to spoil anything, so people don't have to stop listening for the Mandalorian.
I'm not caught up.
Fine.
I got
episode
two
are
guess
you
what?
behind.
I don't care either.
Good. Continue. Rightly so,
you
because
quit
it's
going.
meh. It's completely just like.
Yeah, and I enjoy the show.
Yeah,
I know.
me too.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what? I mean, I guess I'm being a.
Asshole.
Nailed it.
No, you know what it is? I'm being a critic.
Yeah.
You're being
And-
overcritical,
and
it
I-
sounds
You
like.
think?
You're overanalyzing, I think, a little bit.
But the little things like the physics that
He
kind of
forgets
take
to
you out
watch
of the
the baby,
story.
whatever.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
forget to watch
Moving
the baby.
past that.
You know what I'll do?
Smurfs, there's no such thing as blue
Hold
little
on.
guys.
Who would cook meth to try to pay
No.
for the medical bills?
You know what? The part in the story, and you know what? Cover your ears, Neebs.
No.
There's people
we'll
listening.
catch up.
There's
When
people
somebody
listening.
physically moves quick in a ship and loses their balance, this is a very general thing in one scene. And that's a major shift in a scene. That's a major shift in changing
Are you
what's
going to
happening
say and
here.
then go light speed?
Yeah, light speed starting and stopping, and there isn't even the flinch.
We don't understand that
Well,
technology.
isn't that the
though.
difference
Yeah.
between going straight and turning?
Stupid.
Yeah, you're overanalyzing.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing
Analyzing.
to lock in on.
Yeah.
Stories-
so I might
stories
go back.
lame.
I might go back and watch because Appsro and I are watching Turn. Mm-hmm. There's only 4 or 5 seasons of that,
Yep.
and then I plan to, when I'm done with Turn, to go watch Breaking Bad, which I've never seen.
Okay.
I've never seen it either.
The advice I can give you on
Thinking
that
I could watch it.
is it is one of those. Yeah, like commonly the first few, you got to get past the first few.
Yep.
Like
like
Give it-
Duralius.
Really?
Like
I thought
Grace.
season 1 was great.
no, I agree.
I love that.
Yeah.
But like the first time I tried watching it, after a couple, I was like, and then I just muscled through after I'd like met a couple of the stars, like working on shit I was working on, and I was like, yeah, I'll go back in and give it a shot. And I'm so glad I did because
Okay.
it is such a masterfully crafted.
I feel like that show only kind of drags maybe season 3 or 4 when there's so many
A little
damn
bit.
episodes. It's like they, because it was a hit show, they're like, we got to have as many episodes as we possibly can.
But as far as in that, because they
Yeah.
knew what
Everything was just
they knew it was
drug
going to be
out.
6 seasons. Like they knew that
Yes.
from day one.
They had the story, but if you look at the last season, I think the last season might be, I forget but it's a shorter season.
I'm curious what you're going to think, Neebs, given that the character, like, because you love happy, fluffy things.
Well, do I like the character? Because listen, Narcos
It's
season,
questionable, man.
but Narcos season 1, love Narcos season 1.
Yeah.
And you can kind of relate to Pablo Escobar, who's a bad guy, but you can see him caring for his family and his neighborhood.
And that's
Yeah,
this.
and you'll get that
That's
from
this.
Walter White. Yeah.
So,
yeah, but
okay.
Walter makes a lot of bad choices.
Oh, absolutely.
That don't make sense. And you're gonna go.
But comes with the territory potentially,
Yeah,
Anyway,
he leaves Baby Yoda on the ship every episode.
That
Drives
pissed me
me
No,
nuts.
off.
you know what? I guess it's. I just. I really did expect this to be better, and you're right. I had unrealistic expectations.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The only episode I've not liked in Mandalorian is
5.
the 5th one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's called The Gunslinger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, God, he can go to
that's
hell.
and it's not
Poor
the,
casting.
It's not the story. A lot of it was just the acting.
Acting, yeah.
The story
and
didn't
music
bother me
too.
as much.
Music was weird.
You know what? The story did bother me. Like, that is one thing that really does bother me about his character. It's a really big thing. It's like he does make really bad choices. Forget Yoda being left
'Cause
in
he's
the
poor.
thing.
and he
doesn't
only
have
knows
any
one
money.
thing
What
in
are you
life.
talking about?
He's broke.
No,
He needs them credits, baby.
See, and guess what?
He's got to make more armor,
It
baby.
hasn't. That
Come on, baby.
hasn't been explained to me, and I think that I deserve that as a viewer.
Well, that's why he's going
shouldn't
around
be
taking
expecting
jobs.
Too much.
He's taking jobs
He's
left
fucking
and right.
making bad, stupid choices. Why
Which
are you
you
working
do.
with these scumbags? Why do you have to work?
Because he's desperate for money.
But he's got this.
He's got to feed the baby Yoda. You see, that thing eats
I don't think
frogs.
he's motivated by money.
No.
He just wants to work.
Yeah.
And he was
That's
so
all he
bad,
knows,
right?
right?
Dragging
He
this
worked-
out. Oh, he was so bad back
He lives
in the
to
day.
work. But now he's at an impasse in his life where something matters more than work.
Yeah. But honestly, if he needed money, he'd probably sell a shoulder pad.
Have y'all seen well, I know Appsro has because we binged together. Have y'all seen the
You
expansion?
bingers?
The what?
The expansion Amazon expansion?
The
No,
Expanse.
what's that?
The Expanse
Yeah, say it right.
expansion pack on Amazon.
The Expanse?
That's going to be my next series
What is
after
it?
Turn.
Well, you
I don't
gotta
know.
watch 1 or 2 and see.
Hey, I will
I've
watch
never
it
seen
with
it.
you. I
I-
will be all like, I want to be.
who's getting
I wanna
jelly?
Be, no, I will, but I want to talk. I
You
tell
want to
you,
be binge
man,
buddies?
I want to talk about this shit at the end of episodes. We can get people.
I was going to propose something to you then, Simon.
What?
Because I have heard, and this is what I'm going to dive back into. Not really reluctantly, but from a few people that I respect their opinions. I've heard that Watchmen has become somewhat amazing now.
Really?
I'll be on that. I'll get in on that.
Okay.
So
I'll
All right.
pirate
I
it.
kind of want to give it a couple more episodes, but I have read some really
What's
like
it on?
HBO.
I don't have that.
All right, Neebs, I can get it for you.
HBO.
So that's what I'm going to dive back into. Give that a whirl.
All right.
Well-
I guess because I don't know anything about it. When they're having like a serious meeting, and then there's this guy in the room with like a panda bear like head
Yeah.
and
What?
like kind of wearing torn up clothes. I'm going like, what the hell am I watching here?
Is that Watchmen
Well,
or is that The Masked
they-
Singer?
The Watchmen was in
They
there.
explain.
That
they
was like
ex-
the Watchmen.
They explain the mask thing.
Explain it to me.
It's like episode 1.
Well, I only watched one episode and I said I don't like it.
Okay.
That's all I did.
We'll
but
talk
I mean,
later. We'll
maybe
talk
I'll
later.
go back.
Okay, well,
I'll go back.
so it's talking about TV shows, and it's the end of the year. I think for 2019, for me, The Boys
Yeah.
might have been my favorite,
my favorite
Man,
too.
The
favorite
Boys
series of the year.
was awesome.
on
And I am-
Amazon.
On Amazon, I am excited for season 2 of
Me
that.
too, man.
What a fun fucking world.
It's
Okay.
fucking great, man.
Good
So-
to know.
Have you seen that
No.
yet, Duralius?
No.
You
Oh,
haven't
man, you're
seen
gonna
that.
I
love it.
haven't been watching like
You know what?
shows really.
And it sucks because we're hyping it up so much, but it really is very impressive.
Speaking of that, and this is not going to be popular opinion coming from me, but has anyone, because everyone's like jacking off about Letterkenny, which has been around for a minute.
What's Letterkenny?
Haven't
Oh
seen
yeah, I
it.
know what
I've
that
heard of it
is.
though.
People love it.
Yeah.
What is it?
I
I
don't
watched
know.
a couple.
What's
I
comedy?
watched-
What is Letterkenny?
It's like a Canadian-based comedy
Series.
Okay.
series.
Yeah. God, there's so much
how
to
old
watch
is it?
out there. It's
People love
How new?
it.
How new
I
old?
think there's a few seasons for sure.
It seems very, Canadian, Midwestern.
Yeah,
I
it didn't do it for
love-
me.
Really? None
What
of
I
it?
watched, but people love it. So
I
I was just
love-
curious what you guys thought.
So
But
what did you think of? Well, go ahead. Anyone know anything about it? Well, I know
never heard of it. It's the first time I've ever heard of it.
yeah,
I've heard of it. Haven't watched it yet.
I'll just have to show it to you.
All right,
or we
Kids
will.
in the Hall.
It's not sketch. Well, what about Kids in the Hall?
Okay, well, it's Canadian humor.
Yeah, but it's not sketch comedy.
Okay, so it's not. So this is a series. Is it kind of like Trailer Park Boys?
Maybe, but just like more like, I don't know. Trailer Park
Which
Boys
they
didn't
don't
do it for me either.
They didn't do it for me either.
That one dude did.
There's a
Homeboy
couple
did.
of characters. That one
the
old dude that's
old guy.
dead
The
now.
landlord
Yeah.
guy or whatever.
Yeah, he's
Genius.
yeah, John Dilworth was his name. Yeah, that guy was great.
He was amazing.
Yeah, Trailer Park Boys is a very hit and miss show. I enjoyed it, but it's one of those like it's late at night. I don't really want to pay attention to what's going on.
I think
Yeah.
Letterkenny is Letterkenny is very much that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Lots of stuff to watch.
so much shit.
Where do y'all want to eat dinner?
Oh man, what's
I think I'm drinking my dinner right now.
yeah,
These
God,
are-
we already had two
I
of
feel like
these.
we haven't been to Sawmill in
I'm
like a
in
month.
100%. Yes,
They're probably
Sawmill.
worried
time
sick.
is it?
I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
Sawmill.
barbecue and hush puppies.
I'm gonna do the fish.
Man,
You love that
Listen,
catfish,
They
yeah?
got really good catfish.
All
over
right.
there.
Okay, we're talking food. Thank you guys for being here.
People love food.
Thank
Food's
you,
cool.
Knowles.
Yeah, we got to get going.
Yeah, thanks,
What are we
Knowles.
done?
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
we're going to eat dinner?
Well, I guess so. You
You
told
told
me
me when I
about
brought
it.
it up.
Guys, thanks for
going
hanging
for-
out with us.
Yeah.
Yep, we
And,
got to eat.
Hope you enjoy your dinner tonight.
That's it. Bye.
hope you had a happy holidays.
I'm
Catfish.
not going to have the catfish.
Shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and
They
grit.
have
Oh, yeah,
a-
the soups.
They have, some of the best shrimp and grits in town.
Really?
Yes, believe it or not,
It's thicker.
Sawmill.
And when they
thicker.
have that, was it chicken pastry soup or the
yep.
chicken dumpling soup?
Yeah.
I haven't had that.
It's a lot of chicken.
That's
Yeah.
good.
It's a thick soup. It's good.
I can
thick
accept
soup.
more dumplings over potato filler and shit.
Okay.
I'll take a dumpling over potato.
Man, potatoes.
Really?
ruin soups for
You're
me.
dumb.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The potato
Fuck potatoes.
is- What?
What about a
potatoes.
Oh, we
sweet
know-
potato?
What is wrong
Maybe
with
a
you?
little bit of sweet potato.
potato.
No, you're
What's
talking.
wrong
I'm
with
talking
you?
about in a soup. You know
You
what a
guys
soup?
already had this argument.
Potato is fucking
I don't
filler.
care. No, but I don't understand. You're gonna have this pastry, but you don't want to have good roasted
No, I don't want-
tomatoes.
I don't want a lot of pastry.
Potatoes,
Potato.
rather.
Tomato?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
No, shut up.
You say tomato,
Potatoes.
I say potato.
Good
Tomato.
roasted potatoes,
Potato.
man, are
Nope.
so good.
Filler.
Filler.
Garbage. Filler in
It's
the
all
soup.
hard
Filler in
and
the soup.
crusty on the
I'm with you
corner.
on that. So much filler in the soup.
Or you just, I don't want it in a soup.
Exactly.
I'm saying
That's me.
roasted. But you're talking about.
No, I would never eat roasted anyway.
You're saying fuck potatoes, period. Like,
no,
you don't
no,
even
no.
like
you,
roasted
you
potatoes.
chop them up and you fry the little fuckers. I'll eat them then,
Like hash browns.
like French
Whatever.
fries.
Okay.
Like French.
I'll eat a potato then. But
As
man,
long as the majority of it's fried.
yeah, regular potato, can't do it for some reason. It's a
Well,
texture.
nobody
Mashed
likes a raw
potatoes?
potato.
No, yeah.
Not even
you
cooked. I don't
do
like
that.
it. It's
Mashed?
a texture thing.
Baked potato?
No, mashed I'll do. Mashed, you put a little butter on it.
Baked.
Mashed potatoes are great.
Bake? No,
Baked
no,
potato.
never. I
What
don't
do
like
you
baked
mean
potato.
You
I don't
put
like
in
baked
the
potato.
cheese and
No,
sour cream
hell no, I
and
don't like it.
bacon and
It's weird.
It's a grown-up
Alright.
food. That's where the
No, I like
no. That's where the no.
baked
That's where
potato's not a grown-up
When
food.
you
What
get
the fuck
older,
are you
you're going to like
listening
baked
about?
potato.
when you say a baked potato to me,
Give a newborn a baked
I
potato.
think that's a little bit more of like that's a little bit of Appsro that used to eat mac and cheese and chicken nuggets.
Chicken ten-tens.
A little bit of that.
Chicken
That's like a
ten-tens.
decade ago.
Yeah, but I think that you should revisit. When was the last time you had a baked potato with sour cream and
feel like
butter
in the-
and cheese and chives?
One, I don't like
Lobster.
sour cream, so get that
Okay,
shit
how
out of
about
there.
butter?
Butter, yeah, sure.
Okay, how about sour
Bacon.
cream?
Yeah, no, you just already said sour cream. Keep that out of there.
How about sour cream, though?
no? Fuck no sour
How about
cream.
sour cream?
Bacon?
No, bacon's fine.
Potato in your
Okay,
soup?
cheddar cheese.
Fine. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, onion.
Yes.
God, that's a whole dish.
M&Ms.
When was the
But
last
it's
time you
the
had
potato
that?
part that I
Sponge.
don't like.
You eat that all together.
No. It's
You
the
love the
part.
potato. You like mashed potatoes.
No, I like mashed.
Well, mash it then.
Well,
Just
fine. I can
mash it. How do you think?
But
How do you think I
it's
make
not
it?
regular. That's what I'm talking
It's
about.
a baked potato
I'm
that
talking
you
about a
mash.
baked potato that's not mashed.
I mash my baked potato. I give it a little mash.
I mash
mashed
it in my
potatoes.
mouth.
Yeah.
It mashes up there too.
Yeah, I
When
like
I
it.
get a
mashed.
baked
Feed it
potato-
mixed and all that
It's
stuff.
a-
Yeah, fine. But
it's
yeah.
a mash
Do you like
compactor.
sour cream?
No.
Okay.
Fuck you.
All right, sorry.
Sour cream's like such a mild. There's not much going on there.
No, exactly.
Okay.
It's bland. I don't like it.
No. Here's a trick.
No, I love
Guaranteed.
sour cream. Go ahead.
This for real. You ever have baked ziti?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Zeet? Yeah.
Okay. So we got
The Zeet is on, man.
The Zeet's on. I don't know if I've ever said this in a podcast, but you replace the ricotta, right?
The
Ricotta.
cheese.
Yeah, the ricotta cheese.
With
you replace the ricotta cheese
sour
with
cream?
sour cream.
great.
Okay.
And it is even better. And it has all the people that don't like that ricotta cheese or the ricotta cheese
Yeah.
texture.
I'm in that category.
Guess what?
Yeah.
When you do sour cream, it is better and the texture is gone.
I
And
can-
it's
I can see
amazing.
that. I can
you
see
would
that.
never think that it was sour cream, and you bake it just the same.
Yeah, it goes away
It's
real-
Sour
fucking
cream.
phenomenal.
You
You
want
know what-
you want a game changer for sour cream? Add some
Yogurt.
smoked paprika to it,
Oh,
Smoked
and
paprika.
yeah, it becomes pretty amazing.
'cause yogurt can do sour creamy things.
It can do it.
In my household, cottage cheese is used a lot as a substitute for
Sure.
things like sour cream.
Really?
Interesting.
And I hear it's healthy.
It is. As far as the cheese world goes, yeah.
I have taken 2 pictures in the last week of sandwiches that I've eaten, and I've shared them on Twitter. They're
I
so
saw
good.
that.
Did
Yeah.
you make them? Where'd you get them? What's up?
I got them at Mr. Bagelmeister, and the last one that I had was on a sesame bagel toasted with bacon, sausage, provolone, egg, scallion cream cheese, and hot sauce.
Good. Ooh.
Okay.
And something that I would go like,
Sounds
'Cause
like a
I've-
bit of a gut bomb.
oh God, it was freaking great. And the one before
Throw,
that,
throw 2 Nexium on it right off the
You guys
bat.
need to start throwing cream cheese on egg sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, I've never had that. Like, there's
Yeah.
another one's Taylor ham, bacon, egg, vegetable cream cheese.
I love
on
Taylor ham.
on a freaking Asiago double toasted bagel.
Ozzy Osbourne double toast.
I like an egg sandwich, like egg and cheese sandwich enough that it doesn't need cream
Oh
cheese.
God,
But
do
make it
the
better.
things.
Cream cheese,
Try,
yeah.
Make it
just
better.
Try a bite. Oh, let me tell you, this
If
place
what you
has
like can be
bagels
better-
Egg
with-
cream cheese on a croissant. Yes.
I'm not a croissant guy.
What's
Croissant.
next?
Great.
What's Nexium do?
croissant.
Nexium's good for heartburn.
medicine.
Heartburn. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not boner
Oh no, and I
pills.
forgot the major thing. Pickled jalapenos were on there too.
Ooh.
I'm more of a fresh jalapeno guy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got a question for
No
Appsro.
seeds.
Yeah.
What?
Here we go.
So I've been on a synchronizada kick lately
They're great, aren't
at the
they?
Mexican restaurant, and then Appsro. Was today your first one?
It was my first Synchronizada.
What'd you think?
Synchronizada.
Disappointed.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He asked for it without the jalapenos.
Okay, that's a
That's
big part of
usually-
it.
You have to have some because that's the flavor. You got to be
Yeah.
light, maybe, or just don't get that
But
and
I'm
put
a-
like a sauce in there, like a spicy.
I'm a big
sauce.
thing on, like, if I see it on a menu and I don't like a particular ingredient, I'm not going to get that menu item because I'm not having it as it's intended to be.
Let me tell you what a synchronizada is, in case anyone doesn't know. It's kind of like a quesadilla, right? Mm-hmm. Cheese, pulled chicken, avocado, and jalapenos,
Yep, pretty basic. Delicious.
toasted.
I should probably get this.
It's really
good.
good.
Sounds great.
I love
Are you
it.
sure you don't want to do Mexican?
Mexican
It was fine,
sandwich.
but,
I had it for lunch.
Yeah, that Mexican restaurant has so many other dishes that I find better.
Right, there you go.
Because I
Understood.
like, there's a lot of dishes they have with that sauteed onions and peppers over there. Like, I'll have those.
I learned, thick.
Yes.
What does chorizo mean?
It's Spanish sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know this?
I get
is
that all the
chorizo.
time.
Look at Simon. Don't
chorizo
make that
pollo,
face.
like-
You don't usually, huh? You know it too.
I know that one, yeah.
Yeah,
I get that at
love
the fucking
chorizo.
Mexican
He
restaurant.
fucking
You're
knows
like,
it.
yeah,
What's
that's
he
right.
says
Chorizo pollo,
chorizo
it's
at
like chicken
Taco
and
Bell.
sausage.
Taco Bell's got it on their menu somewhere. It says
Are you
chorizo.
sure? What?
E2 Dralis.
I've been eating chorizo for
Tell me
years.
Everyone knows the word for
Yeah,
sausage
chorizo
except for the guy that's
sausage.
been studying Spanish
Are
for
you
the last
fucking
5 years.
serious?
I just learned it. My lesson the other day.
Well, there you go.
Hey,
Chorizo.
Hey, Neebs. Hola. Hi. It means hello in
Hello.
Spanish.
Hey,
Get
Mal.
that?
I haven't gotten
That's
that part
crazy,
yet.
Hey, stupido?
Hey,
Sí.
you got that?
Soy muy estúpido.
Not that hard to believe it. All right, there you go.
But here's the thing, though. When chorizo popped up in my lesson, usually they'll go hamburguesa and they'll say hamburger. Like when you're they just use chorizo like it's an English word. Don't even
Pretty much is
translate
now.
it.
It kind of is, yeah.
Now, I will say this. At my house, and I'm going to bring it in, I have chorizo from Spain, which is different than chorizo from Mexico or Central or South America.
Okay. I want to try it.
It's different.
You know what would be like? This is I don't know, man, because I have weird ideas of what I think would be fun, but who knows what they want. Like you're talking about like things like having a race, maybe having a race and it being like
foot race.
Like a foot race as a podcast. With me, if we had a podcast where you're cooking the sausage and we have it here and we're tasting it, we have a hot plate, you do it and we eat that. Like to me, as a thing, like I go, that's interesting.
That'll be fun.
I think that would be just as interesting as a race as a topic for a podcast.
The races.
No,
Also,
I said but just as good.
You said just as good.
Maybe
It's not as good.
What if we have
It's
like a
second as
little
good.
2 of us or 3 of
Close?
us,
Is it close?
and the other 2 or 3 are judges or whatever, like a little Top Chef kind of thing.
Oh
my
that
God,
would be
I would love
fun.
that.
That'd be a lot of
Like
fun, wouldn't
between
it?
2 people, we could be the judges. So we got 2 people. Like I can see this right now because I watch cooking shows.
Simon just
dude.
gives us a bunch of shit to put in the oven.
I'll be the host. I'll be the host and one of the judges.
I'm gonna make something too.
And it's between you two.
Neebs, what are you gonna make?
I want to.
Oh, it's
What are you
starting.
gonna make
Well,
out?
I'm
that'll
gonna
be
make
episode
a
1.
stuffed mushroom.
Episode 1.
Thick
A
and
stuffed
Doraleous.
stuffed mushroom.
Appsro's like never been less impressed.
Appsro's gonna
with
make a
it's fine.
potato. A baked
Listen,
potato.
look, if all you guys have a hard on for it,
Oh, I'd love
for
it.
I'm in.
Do you like watching cooking
No.
shows?
Oh, yeah,
love
okay.
it. I
No.
love it.
I do too.
watch
I love
cooking
it.
shows with my freaking kids.
I would like them more if they got to the point quicker.
The
Yeah.
point is not getting to the
I
point.
like the whole drag out. I
Yeah,
like the
no,
whole
me.
like man, fucking Sugar Rush. You watch Sugar Rush?
Like, oh, you only
No,
got
no.
5 more minutes to bake your cake, and
Yep.
the music kicks in. Dun, 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 dun,
That
dun,
aggravates
dun, dun,
me.
dun. I'm just
Yeah.
like, get to the fucking part where the cake's fucking finished,
Well, I
so
like
I can
to
watch what the
That's
cake
reality
tastes like.
shows.
God
isn't
damn it!
Just make it.
Well, it's the struggle.
All the
You never know
struggle.
what's going
All
on.
the stress.
Crack the whip on this one, Simon.
I swear to God,
I'm in.
I know
I'm
you
in.
are. Maybe we should do it where. Oh
I'm
man,
in.
you know what?
We need a set.
We need a fucking set. This is something that we should pitch because guess what? Well, okay. You say you love cooking shows. I could name probably 6 cooking shows that I really like. You're in to things. You're into this kind of shit. We should come up with a very
He's
funny,
ignoring me. I said
good-
I was in.
You are
Cooking show.
worthless. to
I will
me.
make the best food. And my food is
Your
gonna
food will
win,
suck.
and you're gonna feel like a dummy.
Okay.
Cooking
Guess
with
what? I'm
ayahuasca.
into judging your food because
I'll
I
throw
want
a little bit in.
I want to host this bitch.
You'll be
and
following me
I wanna
around saying,
judge it.
"Neebs, will you please make those mushrooms again?"
And you know what
just,
I want?
Just one batch.
I want to have
That's how you
Appsro at
sound.
my side as he is the king judge because you know what's great about him is
He's got the
knows-
taste buds
He
of an
represents a
11-year-old.
He's got the
4-year-old.
taste buds of an 11-year-old,
Yes.
but he's also very good at appreciating new flavors.
That's
and
true.
Going, hey, I
He's
like this. Like, he's
explorative.
really good. But so you might win him over with grilled cheese if the other person's daring dish.
But Appsro is also
Goes,
smell
eh.
blind, so that has
Oh, that
something
affects
to do
my
with
taste buds for
yeah, it
sure.
affects
So,
your taste buds.
Anyway,
Extra challenge there.
we'll see. Point is, whew, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Finally,
I feel like the
too.
dog video is
The
going to come
Mandal-
before the food
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
It will.
Video.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog video is going to come way before. No, the food one we need to pitch as a real show.
So what
I
do we got?
swear to God, we'll do it.
We got food,
No, I'm
Had
saying
too
for
much to
foot
drink.
race, dogs.
I've had
Give me
too
the
much- I've had
keys.
too
Arm
much.
Vic was
wrestling.
pitching arm wrestling before we even started. He's like,
No, that was
let's
just for
arm
the
wrestle.
podcast, not for a
He was
not for a
riffing.
full-blown show.
No, the
No,
show.
not a whole
I have
show,
ideas.
no.
I have ideas to how to make that a show.
It's a cooking
already
show,
in my head.
but
Is
instead
it
of
a
30
PowerPoint?
minutes, it's 5.
It's a
And you get
PowerPoint.
to the
The
shit.
slideshow.
How about that? Can we
What?
do that? Can we do that show?
Nah.
It's a
PowerPoint?
cooking show, but
Nah.
instead of 30 minutes to get to the shit, it's 5 minutes.
You got to cook
Nah.
something in 5 minutes.
no,
Everybody's
it-
got
No,
salmonella
Ariel, like,
poisoning.
here's what you got to cook. You got to cook a cake. Okay, boom, bam. Here's our cake. Let's try it. Bam, bam. That's a good cake. That's bad cake. Done.
My cake's not
Fuck
done
me,
because it's
that
a
does
5-minute
not
show.
need to go on for 30 minutes.
still.
It's egg
Yeah,
and batter.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. For some reason, I like watching
Oh my
it.
God! I fucked up the batter.
I'm gonna have to make it again. It's a thing. I know.
Like,
I can
fuck
see
off.
it. For some reason, I like watching it.
I do too.
And listen here, the whole world can agree. Fondant tastes like crap.
Shit.
Fondant's
It's
horrible.
horrible.
Fondant.
It's
Fondant is
horrible.
good.
Get rid of fondant!
Dig it, 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 dig